Okay, so let us begin. Shoulder rolls. Let's sit tall, mind in the Tanzen, and we're going to inhale, rolling up, exhale, rolling back and down. And again. One more time. Good. Okay, so still having this sense of mind in the Tanden, a gentle flame burning there. Let's lift our little fingers like good British tea drinkers. And let's bring those arms gently out to the side, connecting to the heart and small intestine. We're going to turn, look at the left hand, and just gently nod up and down. Breathing and noticing any little bits of tension and tightness in the neck. Hopefully easing out with this soft nodding. Okay, let's just glide over to the other side and look at the right little finger. Nod sagely there. Breathing steadily and noticing what you're feeling. Okay, let's relax those hands now. Let's just sit tall for a moment. Good. Okay, so we're going to really get into the shoulder blades now with a little bit of rotation. Let's use the other summer mudra. So this is for the pericardium and the triple warmer. It's the ring finger and the middle finger that are extended. So we hold down index finger and little finger. We've got it. It's the awkward one. So bring the arms out, and while we do, we'll have that sense of smouldering flame in the belly and freedom, spaciousness across the chest. Okay, so take a breath in, nice and gentle. And as you breathe out, rotate forwards, down, and as far as you can. Drop the head and let the spine collapse. Then we'll inhale, external rotation, lifting. Maybe there's even a little tilt of the head there, supported in the core. Exhale, rotate, extend through those two fingers. Inhale, lift and open. Let the light in. Exhale, rotate, closing. Inhale, lift and open. Two more times. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good, relax the arms. Just take a moment, notice how that feels. So if you're on a cushion now, we're going to come off and we're going to explore another really nice way to get into this feeling of expanding and spaciousness in the chest. So I'm sitting, legs comfortably apart, feet grounded, knees nice and soft, and I'm going to plant the hands just behind me, fingertips pointing towards the bottom. So this is to me, it's like a sort of upright fish pose. So we're going to gently press into the hands and draw the shoulder blades together and then grow from the groin through the body like your heart is being drawn towards the sky. And it's opening, the chest is opening, breathing here, experiencing this spaciousness. So a few beautiful big breaths there. Good. And then we'll just gently release the hands, release the shoulders. So now I'm going to let both the knees just glide over to the right. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about what's going on with the hips. We're focusing on the whole of this chest and heart area. So we're going to pop. I'm not mirroring you now. I'm popping the right hand down. And let's bring the left arm up beside the ear. And as we do, we'll let the arm be floppy. It creates weight and it helps us to stretch through here. So we're going to look up towards that arm and lift and open in the side ribs here. Breathing. Good. And then we'll release. And we're just going to glide over to the other side. So I might slightly have my back to you. Still got my eye on you. We'll pop the left hand down. Soft elbow on the left side. Bring the right arm up. Let it be floppy. Look towards that arm. Lift. Lift and open and breathe. Good. And then we'll release that one too. Let's come back and bring the knees parallel. They can be together if you're happy. They can be a little apart. Let's sit tall. So we might need to rearrange some of the flesh there. Okay. We're going to hug the knees with the left arm. And we're going to inhale, rising up. And then exhale, turn, twist. Keep the spine and the neck lovely and long. Plant the right hand down. See if we can look beyond that right shoulder. So we're keeping the neck, the back of the neck long. We're keeping the ribs lifted. Good. Breathing here. Remembering that a twist, although it might look still, it's never completely still. With each breath, there's a possibility that things may move a little. Okay, let's inhale, bring that right arm back up. Exhale. Let's hug the knees with the right arm. And then we'll inhale. Create a lovely line with the left arm. Turn, twisting the spine. Exhale, plant the hand down. Breathe and explore the twist on this side. Good. Okay, let's inhale and bring that arm back up. Exhale. Nice work. Okay, so we're going to niftily come onto all fours. Planting our hands down, connecting through that P8 pressure point with the earth beneath us, connecting with our hearts. Okay, so we're aligned here. We're still got a little flame in the tanden supporting the spine. Let's just gently wave through the spine. So today we will inhale and we'll arch up from the tail, waving through, dropping the head. And then we'll exhale from the tail, waving through again, sinking, rising up through the crown of the head. Inhale, arching up, draw the belly up. Exhale, sinking. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let you enjoy your breath and your rhythm and explore the feeling of waving through and waking the spine, mobilizing, creating space. Good. Lovely work. So now let's ease down towards the heels. We can part the knees. We can let the fingertips creep a little forward and rest the head down. Let's just see how this feels for a few breaths as we begin to sink in and relax. As the hips soften and ease. Okay, let's come back up a little bit, just enough so that we can bring our knees parallel again, come back into our extended long version of a child's pose. I just want us to mobilize the hips, so we're not going to go crazy. It's early in the morning. Let's be steady and compassionate with ourselves. So on a breath in, we're going to shift forwards, and we're going to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. And then we'll just gently think about lengthening through the spine. And then as we breathe out, we're going to step that back, easing back into that lovely long child's pose. And then we'll do that on the other side. Inhale, shifting forwards, stepping and lengthening. Exhale, stepping back, easing into length. Inhale, right leg comes forward. Good. Exhale, easing back. Inhale, left leg forwards. Long. Exhale back. We're going to do one more time each side. Inhale, right side. Good. Exhale back. And inhale, left side. Good, well done. Exhale back. Okay, let's draw the arms to the sides of the body. Really let those shoulders sink. Resting in here. And then I'm going to link the hands together behind me in Sapana. So just organizing the shoulder blades to enable that. Lifting Sapana as high as is possible and breathing here. Good. Okay, let's release Sapana. Gently come up into kneeling. Good. So we're going to change our orientation completely. Oh, what joy. We're going to lie on our backs already. So easing down. So it's important that we take things one step at a time. Isn't that a motto for life as well? So we've eased down. My knees are still bent. I'm just giving my body a moment to accept the support of the floor, for my shoulders to adjust, to soften, for the breath to catch up with me. Okay, so I'm going to briefly bring my knees into the chest, just to ease out the lower back a bit. It's kind of like a bit of preparation. Tiny bit of rocking. Breathing. Good. Soft shoulders, if we can. Okay, very good. So, I'm going to relax the arms, and I'm going to let the left foot float back to the ground, and I'm going to rest the right foot, the ankle, the outside ankle on the knee, so it's a figure four. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to gently rock from side to side. This might be big, it might be small, up to you, you know, how energetic you're feeling in this moment and how much you're prepared to support this action in the core. Okay, so I suppose I'm gently increasing the rock, just exploring how it feels. So I'm going to rock all the way over to the left until the right foot is on the ground and the knee is raised. Good. Then I'm going to bring my right arm across. I'm going to press into the ground with my right hand to lift the torso. I'm just going to stretch out a bit here. So just taking a breath, stretching here, pressing into the right foot. Okay, then I'm going to walk the hands towards the body so that I'm sitting. Sorry, I've got my back to you a little bit. Okay. So, sitting tall, I'm going to gently press into the right hand and come into a little bit of a side stretch there, looking up to the raised arm. Breathing. And then I'm going to float over to the other side, plant the left hand. Coming into a side stretch, looking up at the right hand. Right arm. Breathing. I'm going to come up and I'm going to come into a twist. So I'm bringing the left arm to the outside of the right leg, planting the right hand down, growing tall. So we've got a deeper twist this time. So again, I'm allowing there to be movement as I explore and breathe. Good. Okay, so we're going to be nifty. I'm going to release the twist, but I'm going to hook the big toe of the right foot with the left hand, lift the leg, so we're in a revolved, that's it, balance. Just taking a breath. Can we grow any taller? Good. Well done. Okay, I'm going to help this foot to rest now, planting it down in a cross-legged position, an easy cross-legged. And I'd like us to forward fold. So I'm going to inhale, grow tall. Exhale, forward folding, bringing the hands down, dropping the head and just taking a few breaths. Good. We're going to inhale. We're going to bring the arms back up. And this time I'm going to reach for the left big toe with the right hand. Bring the left arm back. Lifting the left leg so we're revolved again. Growing tall as I breathe. Good. Okay, releasing, but planting the foot, the left foot on the outside of the right thigh. So we're ready for another glorious twist. Right arm on the outside of the left thigh, planting the left hand down. Breathing and easing into the twist. And then we'll ease out of the twist. And this time, just going to walk the hands over and stretch a little to the right. Before rolling back to the ground, peeling the left arm back and rising up. So now we're, with a little shuffle, we're in the same position on the other side. How glorious is that? So first of all, we'll just rock. We'll rock from side to side here, enjoying the comfort of rocking and the curiosity of how far we can go before things start to feel a little dodgy. Taking in all of the different sensations along the way. Okay, I'm ready now to roll all the way over to the right, to plant the left foot down, bring the left arm across the body again, lifting the torso and then just reaching through and stretching here, breathing. Good. So walking up, getting the sit bones grounded. And we'll do a little bit of side stretching. So I'm going to press gently into the left hand, looking up at the right arm, easing and breathing into a side stretch. And then we'll float over to the other side, plant the right hand, looking up towards the left arm, breathing into the side stretch. Rising up again. So exploring a nice deep twist. Right arm to the outside of the left leg, plant the left hand behind. Breathe, grow tall, lift, lower the sit bones. What else can we explore here? Okay, so as we release the twist, we're going to reach for the big toe with the right hand, going to raise the leg and revolve, lifting the left arm behind us, grow tall, lift those ribs again. Good. Plant the foot down, cross-legged. Inhale, find a lovely long line. Exhale and fold forwards. Bow the head and take a few breaths. Then we'll inhale, we'll come back up, nice and tall. And this time we're going to take... No, it's the other one, Barbara. The left foot, thank you, very good. Revolving, breathing here. That doesn't feel right, it's that way. So it was the other one. That's it. So we've got the right foot raised. Good. Okay, we're going to guide that right foot to the outside of the left thigh. We're going to come into another lovely twist. Breathing and exploring. Okay, we're going to untwist gently, gently, moving round to the left, and I'm extending, stretching through, taking a few breaths here. Okay, we're going to gently roll the body onto the ground and sweep the right arm across. And we're back in our starting position. If we lift and plant the left foot down, very good. Just pause and take a breath. In fact, we'll plant both feet back on the mat and we'll just take a breath here. Good. Okay, so we're going to come up briefly into standing. We're going to repeat a gentle awakenings exercise because we need just to have a little action for the legs. Okay, so we're going to lift the feet, cross the ankles, roll up, roll forwards, uncross, and then we will just gently come through a little bit of forward fold, a little bit of hanging. And then we'll slowly stack the spine, coming upright into standing. Okay, I'll just adjust the camera. We might just catch some of Barbara's head, or not. Okay, so never mind. So we're going to work with a bit of chair, and we're going to keep chair comfy for all of us, for all sorts. So first of all, we're going to ground the feet down. And we're going to ground the feet down. We're going to centralize the weight through the feet. We're going to notice where the weight is. If we're sitting back on the heels, we're going to try and bring it to a more central position. If we're gripping through the toes, we're going to try and release them. And again, centralize that weight so we feel rooted and stable. Okay, so we're going to inhale and sweep the arms up, radiating alignment through the fingertips. Then we're going to exhale, and we're going to bend the knees and take the bottom back, coming into a chair. So when we come into chair, the weight transfers and it's heavier on the heels, okay? And it's really important that you can see your toes very clearly beyond your knees. That's chair. So chair might be for you with the arms at shoulder level. That's fine. Or it might be with the arms just behind the ears, whatever works. So from here, we're going to rise up back into alignment and twist to the right and open the arms. Look back to the right hand. And then we'll inhale, come back up. Exhale, back into chair, weight in the heels, long spine. Inhale, come up and twist again. Then we'll come back up and into chair. Then we're going to come up, radiating alignment. Exhale, dive. Bring the arms through the sides, dive forward. Soften the knees as much as you need to, so weight is central again now. We're not in the heels. Inhale, use the core to rise up to a tabletop. Exhale and hang back down. Inhale, soften the knees even more and uncurl the spine, restack the spine. Sweeping hands behind, round and up, beating in Gasho above you. And exhale, down to the heart. Good. Let's do that again. So releasing the hands. Inhale, rise up. Alignment. Exhale into chair, tail back, more weight in the heels. Inhale, rise up, twist to the right. Exhale, bring the arms back up and sink back into chair. Inhale, rise, twisting to the left. Exhale, come back up. Take a breath in. This time we'll dive straight away. Exhale, diving. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, hang. Inhale, soften knees, sweeping the arms back, round and up together, connecting. Exhale. We're going to do it one more time. Releasing the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, coming into chair. Weight in the heels. Inhale, rise and twist. Exhale, back up and into chair. Inhale, rise and twist to the left. Exhale, back into chair. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, hang. Inhale, releasing arms, softening knees to restack the spine as you come up, connecting the palms. And exhale, pausing and breathing here. Good. And releasing. Well done. Okay, let's make our way back down to the mat. We'll bring the heels together like little ballerinas. Palms into Gasho. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, squatting down, trying to remain as aligned as we can. Good. Let's bring the arms up. Oh, lifting. And let's open a little more by bringing the back of the thumbs to the back of the head or the neck or between the shoulders. Breathing. And then we'll reach up. We'll bring the arms forward. And then we'll lean and reach forwards and let the bottom drop down. Just going to take a step. Whee! Bring the soles of the feet together. And we will, yes, I'm just going to adjust my camera. Rock from side to side gently. A little bit more of that lovely, comforting rocking. Playful rocking. Perhaps inciting a little summer joy. Whee! There we go. Excellent. Whee! So let's bring the knees together and let's do a slightly stronger roll down. So I've extended the legs and I'm pointing the feet. I'm going to bring the palms together again. So this is kind of like a thoughtful connecting through the palms. A feeling of gratitude and respect. Staying with that feeling, breathing with it as we roll gently down. And when you finally hit the ground, relax your arms beside you. Relax your feet and your legs. Let it all be floppy. Let the floor hold you again. Breathe here. How are you feeling? Is there a sense of energy moving through your body? An awakening? Is there anywhere in your body that still feels a little bit kind of sluggish or not with it yet? It's not a criticism, it's just an observation. Let's bend the knees. Let's plant the feet down. Make any adjustments that we need to. Comfort, remember? Good, shoulders, Barbara. And then let's bring the knees up to the chest again. Just hugging them in, noticing how it feels. Take your time, relax the shoulders. So I'd like us to actually circle today. Let's make a slow, steady circle, 4 times one way. Knees together this time. And then let's go the other way. 4 times, slow and steady. circling round. I think I might have done 5. That's okay. So we'll just gently hug the knees and relax the shoulders. And with the next breath in, let's lift the head towards the knees and make that little seed shape. Breathing in with love, with joy, and with compassion to the center of your being. Charging up your battery pack. And then we'll let the head gently rest back to the ground. Good. Relax your arms. Let them rest comfortably beside you. And let's let the feet float up. Have a little wiggle of the toes. Just checking or observing where your body might be holding on to any tension now. Good. Okay, we're going to do something really simple but quite strenuous. So we're going to simply point both feet and then flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. One more time. Point and flex. Good. Okay, soften the knees. So I'm reaching for my big toes again. If your arms aren't as long as mine, it's okay to hold the calves or somewhere where you can reach. We're going to do a reclining forward fold. So we're going to lengthen through the legs as much as we can. So my legs are still bent, no problem there. And I'm focusing on shoulders relaxing, breathing. Connection between the spine, the back, and the ground. Okay, I'm going to part the legs. So it's a wide leg, reclining forward fold. So every breath is an opportunity for things to move, to shift, or maybe we need to ease off. Just remaining aware throughout. And then we'll bring legs gently back together. Relax the arms and let the knees just soften and the feet float down to the ground, one after the other. Good. Okay, let's just pause and take a breath. So we're beginning to wind down now, and if possible, I'd like you to have a block, a little block. So I'm placing the block gently beside me so I can grab it when needed. So I've planted my feet, they're about hip width apart and they're parallel. So I'm going to lift the hips like we would in a half bridge, and I'm just going to pop the block comfortably under the lower back, top of the buttocks. Comfort is the main thing. It's just a little rise, that's all. So the legs, the feet, they're parallel. So I'm bringing the arms beside me. We're going to do a little thing to really connect and work in the chest and the heart area. So palms are open. Going to inhale, bring the arms up, rotating. Lay the backs of the hands on the ground above. And then exhale, slowly returning. Inhale up and over. Exhale, returning. One more time, inhale up and over. Exhale, returning. Good. Let's bring the legs in. So right leg, inhale, point it up as the arms come up and over. Exhale, back to starting point. Left side, inhale, point it up. Exhale, back to starting point. Okay, let's take this so we have to use the core a little bit more. Both arms, but this time we're just going to lengthen through the right leg. So we keep it in line, that's it. Exhale, back to the ground. Requires a little more discipline. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, back down. And the left leg. Back down. Good. Okay, let's extend through both legs with our little raised hips. And let's bring the arms up over. And let's pause here and take a couple of breaths. So I'm pointing the toes. I like the sense of long energy here. Absolutely marvelous. Let's bring the arms back down beside us. Good. Let's plant the feet down again. So when we're both planted, we can safely lift the hips, remove the block, ease the hips back down. And it's probably a good idea now just to bring the knees in and counter that stretch a bit in the lower and middle back. Maybe a little rocking. Good. Very nice indeed. Good. Okay, so let's pop the feet back down. Let's bring the arms out at shoulder level, palms up, and we're ready for a little bit of reclining twist. So we'll keep the feet grounded. We're going to extend through the legs in a minute. First of all, head, neck, shoulders, spine, all happy and comfy. So we can take a breath in and then breathe out. Move the knees together to the right. Turn the head to the left. So we could today see how it might feel to extend through both legs. Maybe we can shift them up and reach the toes. Just exploring what's possible, what's comfortable, what feels safe for you in this moment. And then taking a few breaths. And then we'll bend the knees gently back in, rolling back to the center. Just pause for a moment. Definite feeling on one side of the body. And then let's take that over to the other side. I think I need to shuffle away. So we exhale as we lower the knees to the left, turning the head to the right. And then we'll extend through the legs. Maybe we can capture the toes. And we'll just pause there and breathe. Good. Okay. Let's draw those knees back in and roll back to center. And then let's find some happy baby. Oh, I just need to shuffle down a bit. Whee! Checking in with our inner child for a few moments of blissful, carefree. Woohoo! That's it. Good. Okay, you can release that happy baby and come into Shavasana, or a form of Shavasana that will allow you to find stillness and rest. So, giving yourself this time. Settling into the earth beneath you. Allowing your body to settle. Resting in this warmth of summer. Recognizing there's no need to resist the heat or to rush beyond it. Simply meet it with kindness. Allowing yourself to move through this season with the same ease that nature does. Feel the warmth at your heart, not as something that drains you, but as a quiet reminder of life's energy flowing within you. Summer is the season of connection. Connection to the light above, to the earth beneath you, and the people whose lives touch your own. So bring to mind one small moment of joy, perhaps the sparkle of sunlight on water, the laughter of a friend, the song of a bird, or simply the gift of breathing deeply in this moment. And let that feeling of joy expand softly in your chest, like gentle ripples across calm water. In Zen, we are reminded that joy is rarely found by chasing it. More often, it appears when we become fully present with what already is. So when you leave your mat today, carry that presence with you. Walk gently through the warmth of summer. Pause often. Drink deeply, not only of cool water, but of quiet moments, meaningful connections, and simple pleasures. Let your heart remain open, your mind spacious, and your steps light. Connecting now with your intention once again, and gently reaffirming, repeating those words in your mind 3 times with the steadiness and the calm of your practice. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be filled with loving kindness. Beginning to deepen your breath to allow reawakening, re-engaging in connection, moving little by little until you're ready for a delicious big stretch or yawn, or whatever your body is asking of you. And gradually make your way up into sitting, ready for a lovely day. Bringing our palms together, gratitude and respect, thank you.